Hi everyone, welcome back to Castaway TV. It's another day and another night spent at a boat launch. Yesterday I stayed in Gananoque. I spent the whole day on the St. Lawrence River system and I only caught 2 fish. I did catch one nice one. Oh boy. It was only 26 inches, but it was a very thick fish. As we come into this fall period, the pike really start to eat, and that's when the bigs come out to play. And that's what we're chasing. We're chasing that 40-inch fish this year. That's just the mark I want to hit. Whether it's a muskie or a pike, that's not really a concern, but we're targeting big fish, and most of the places around me have pike. So we're at Graham Lake this morning. It's covered in mist. And what I'm doing today, I don't even know if they have pike this size, but I want to just test out the theory of bigger baits, bigger fish. When I started this channel is really when I started fishing for real. I had fished before, but not really. And so you've watched my learning curve, and now it's time to kick it up a notch. We're not only going to catch fish, but we're going to learn how to catch bigs, find bigs. And I'm gonna try to show you how, as I learn how. Anyways, I'm gonna get this boat in the water, and hopefully we can catch a big one. Alright guys, I caught one fish already. I was working the shoreline like I usually do. Usually it's super windy here, so I've never actually came out to the center here. And I was checking my nautical map here. I have a book of like the Eastern Ontario maps. And that's a good thing to have if you're fishing, because you can tell the depths, one, and see where the holes are. So in the center, it's 10 feet deep. And it's roughly the deepest area of the lake. There's another little hole I might try later. But that's where your bigger fish are gonna be. So I came out here, just started throwing the swim bait, and bang, this guy swallowed it, absolutely inhaled it. Here, I'll show you. The bait, it's like a 5 or 6 inch swim bait. Russ uses them all the time when we go fishing for muskie. They're good bait. I've caught some big smallmouth on it. I ended up having to get a bigger rod to throw swim baits. That one's not too bad, but the other ones I've got too heavy for a regular rod. I'll do a rod video here next to just give you an idea of what I'm using and what styles of fishing I'm using them for. So yeah, definitely works. Big baits, bigger fish. This is a nice size pike, probably the biggest one I've ever caught here. So I'm gonna keep trying this. Yeah, I'm going back to fishing. Thanks. And I guess big baits catch the small pike too. Crazy. Oh! Oh! Oh my God. Oh, he's gonna jump. Oh. Alright, that's it for Graham Lake. I may hit another body of water on the way home. But this is a place I've fished a few times. And after fishing it today with these bigger baits and actually trying to find bigger fish, I would fish it completely differently now. The nautical maps, I always seen the deeper spots, and I always thought I was kind of working the edge of them, and I was not. I ended up using the Humminbird here that my Uncle Rick gave me, and the down imaging. I use that to find the deeper areas, and working the edges of those, that's where I was able to find that bigger pike and that big bass. This lake is like a total new lake to me now. There's definitely some untapped areas, and it's just a small area. So when it comes to the St. Lawrence, there's so much to learn, but I definitely need to start focusing on that because there is big fish in my backyard and they're just waiting for me to catch them, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna hop in the truck. Let's go to the next spot. Okay. Yeah, man. That's a big freaking fish. Alright guys, I'm in Long Sault now. So I'm back home in the home area, and it's just too nice of a day not to get out here. So I'm searching this bay a bit, and I'm using a spinner bait. It's a bait I can use, cast a lot of times, bring it in, and hopefully connect. And we did. That was just under 30-inch, but a very healthy fish. Yeah, in the last couple of days, I've caught some decent fish. Usually I catch a lot of numbers. I always use one of these spinners, and I always catch fish, multiple species, lots of numbers, but not always good size. I did get a good size bass last weekend, but it's usually, I get a lot of numbers and the odd big fish. Today, I've switched up the way I've been doing it. I've been watching a lot of different people's videos and trying to get a sense of how to get big fish. And they usually use like a bucktail style spinner, or the spinner I'm using now, a Blue Fox, to cover water, try and find fish, and then after that use bigger swim baits or other styles of baits to try and get multiple big fish in. So there's one. I'm gonna keep working this bay. Might start using a swim bait, see if I can't get another fish. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Nothing else happened yesterday. I trolled a little bit, casted a bunch more, not a single bite, so I did get lucky on that one. Very happy I got that fish. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do a little bit more informative videos about fishing. When I made this channel, I didn't intend on being so into fishing. This is how it's evolved. I've really enjoyed it, and I like the challenge of trying to just get better at it. I just picked up a bigger net. A new bait just came in the mail from Amazon, and I'm thinking this weekend we're gonna go do some muskie fishing. Not 100% yet, but I do know we're going fishing. And for those that watch my videos and about the addiction and the podcast, I will bring the podcast back. I've just had too much on my plate right now, and I needed to take one thing off, and that's the one I want to take off for now. I want to bring in guests and stuff and really make it better, so I might film episodes and line it up so the series is ready to come out. But I had too much going on. I had to pick one thing, which was work, and two things, fishing. So until next time, guys, one day at a time. Yeah, baby.